Hello, besties. Welcome back to It's Always About Me podcast. Pull up a chair, grab your favorite drink, and let's check in for another episode. I have to say, after last week's deep dive into unlearning limiting beliefs, I really took the time to sit with it myself and journaled, reflected, and even recorded some thoughts. Because sometimes the best messages we receive are the ones we give ourselves. The honesty I found in my own process was eye opening, seeing how often I still slip into those old icon boxes and then writing down those inherited stories. Powerful stuff. But here's where it gets real, right? It's one thing to spot a limiting belief and challenge it once, it's another to keep the fire burning after the first burst of motivation fades. Old habits creep back in, that inner doubter starts whispering. Today is all about how to keep pushing forward, making new beliefs stick so growth becomes normal, not a one time event. So, let's be honest. Ever gotten super pumped by a TikTok or a podcast? Change the habit for 3 days and then just slip right back to square one. Yup, me too. Why is momentum so tough to sustain? Let's talk about what actually works in the real world. Chapter 1, The Power of Repetition. If you're anything like me, you forget your new goals unless they're staring you in the face. So, make your new beliefs impossible to ignore. Stick a post it note on your mirror. Progress over perfection. Change your phone wallpaper to a reminder. Build a written ritual or text a friend your latest tiny win. Celebrate your tiny progress. One listener messaged me, I finally introduced myself at work after 3 months. That's huge. That's how habits start. Growth isn't about conquering mountains overnight. It's consistent, everyday steps forward. And if you stall out, don't sweat it. Humans are not robots. The trick is to notice, smile, and jump back in. Not beat yourself up for being, well, human. Chapter 3, Friends, Community, and Accountability. Here's a wide idea. Don't do this alone. I mean it. Pick someone in your life, friend, mentor, anyone who gets it, and tell them about the belief you are changing. Invite them in. Hey, I'm working on speaking up more in meetings. Will you check in with me on Fridays? If you are a part of a group or even this podcast online community, share your experiments. Celebrate others too. You can even message me for this. I will be happily doing it for you. One listener wrote about texting their cousins every time they challenged the belief. Today I've cooked something new. Didn't burn the kitchen. Comedy makes growth fun and way less lonely when you hit a setback. When you hit a wall or want to quit, talk it through. Just venting is often enough to get back on track. Sometimes a pep talk is the difference between persisting and giving up. Chapter 4, Reframe Setbacks as Data. Let's own the truth. Relapse isn't failure, it's feedback. If an old belief slams back into view, say, I'm not good enough, pause and ask, where did that come from today? Write it down, treat it like a data point, not a disaster. Journaling through the tough days is key, and sometimes laughter helps too. Wow, my brain really went full doom mode because I forgot to reply to an email. See, the story for what it is a leftover script. Then reaffirm your new belief and plan a small next step. Growth feels awkward. You will have moments of, am I really changing? That's your sign. You are moving forward, not backward. hang in there. Chapter 5, Visualization and Tiny Mental Rehearsal. Another awesome strategy, mental rehearsal. No, really, take 5 minutes a day to imagine yourself nailing the exact thing your old belief said you couldn't do. Close your eyes, see it, feel it, like picturing yourself confidently networking, finishing that project, or handling tough feedback. It's not magic, but it preps your brain for new experiences. Athletes do this before games, and it truly works for growth too. Picture yourself overcoming, not fighting. Practice feeling the win before it's real, and you will spot opportunities to act differently in real life. Chapter 6, Your Personal Growth Toolkit. Here's a rapid fire set of tools you can mix and match. Try belief journaling each evening and review weekly. Record voice notes to yourself. Seriously, talk it out. Text your accountability partner after every small win. Use app that gently nudge you. Build tiny rituals, maybe a weekly vendor where you share 3 new things you tried. If you stumble, practice self compassion. Growth is messy, messy is good. Okay, now let's start today's episode. Think of today's episode as your momentum booster shot. You are changing not just beliefs, but habits, routines, maybe even relationships. If you slip up, that's normal. If you keep going, that's magic. Stick with the belief journal, share your journey with our podcast community or a trusted friend, or just reflect with yourself. Success isn't a straight line, it's all the little zigzags you make along the way. Until then, thank yourself for doing the work. Progress is the point, and your future self is cheering you on. See you next week.